Wolverhampton Wanderers currently sit top of the Championship, with 19 wins and only 4 losses, and a goal difference of plus 28. When Nuno Espirito Santo, known as Nuno during his playing days as a goalkeeper, took over the Midlands-based club in May 2017, few would have predicted this level of success. While Nuno had worked wonders at Rio Ave and impressed at Valencia, Wolves were in League One as recently as 2013-14 and had struggled to make an impression on the Championship since their return, finishing 7th in 14-15, 14th in 15-16 and 15th last season. Chinese investment vehicle Fosun International bought the club in July 2016 and has invested heavily, signing Ruben Neves for around £16 million and Ivan Cavallero for around £7. Nuno has also drawn on his contacts in Portuguese and Spanish football, with astute loan signings such as Willy Boly and Diego Jota. Wolves line up in a 3-4-3, which moves seamlessly into a 5-4-1 in defence. The team press hard, mostly in their own half, with standard pressing triggers: when the ball is miscontrolled by the opposition, when the opposition are facing their own goal, and when the opposition move the ball out wide. The 2 wide players of the front 3 concertina in and out depending on where the opposition are attacking. If through the centre, they tuck in; if out wide, then by doubling up with the wing-backs, they move out. Wolves are especially adept at winning the ball back in the wide spaces. Their defensive shape in a mid-low block shows the bottom half of a diamond. Connor Cody, a converted defensive midfielder, is usually the apex, dropping deepest and able to use his passing range to launch counters should Wolves win the ball back. He is flanked by Willy Boly, Ryan Bennett or Roderick Miranda, while wing-backs Barry Douglas on the left and Matt Doherty on the right are higher, working with the wide attackers to box in opposition wide men. This funnels the opposition into the centre, where deep-lying midfielders Romain Saiss and Ruben Neves snap into tackles and press hard. It also means that when the ball is won back, there is either space out wide for the wing-backs, or if the ball has been won wide, an opportunity to switch it through Saiss or Neves. This means that Wolves are superb on the counter, as they can attack with width and switch the play quickly. First choice wide players Diego Jota and Ivan Cavallero are both skillful attacking players who are happy playing right or left and swap during matches, either side of Leo Bonatini, a hard-working striker who has scored 12 goals, as well as linking play and pressing hard. On the right-hand side, wing-back Matt Doherty likes to link with the right-hand attacker who stays wide. Doherty then cuts inside for a return pass, drawing the opposition fullback with him, which creates opportunities to cross or drive towards the goal line for Wolves' winger. On the left, Barry Douglas, who has 8 assists so far, plays similarly high, but he's also adept at keeping the ball in a pocket of space and playing it from wide to Diego Jota, who cuts inside onto the pass, or Bonatini, who can take the ball or lay it off to a colleague. The central midfield pairing of Neves and Saiss are also capable of creating opportunities with through balls, and while Wolves favour a possession style of football rather than going long, both midfielders can pass it more directly if required. Neither have yet registered an assist though, which shows how much of Wolves' attacking play comes from width, even if it starts more centrally. The midfields quarterback the ball into wide spaces, then move it into a position to ensure they are ready to press if the attack from wide breaks down. Wolverhampton Wanderers are a great side to watch. They keep the ball well, move it with quick short passes, and attack well with width and using players of great individual skill. They win the ball back quickly and counter well, especially from wide areas. Their promotion to the Premier League would seem more likely than not. At this point in the season, the question is, if they get there, can Nuno keep them up? On the evidence of 2017-18, so far the answer is probably yes. If you want to find out more about Wolves, keep up with their news, their standing, or take a look at some in-depth stats on their season so far, the OneFootball app is a great place to start. You can download it from the link in the description. Thank you for watching.